Anyway, in the top right side we have ourselves a Psystorm Gamer. It is the very strong, almost Korean by now Terran player. It is Special. Bottom left side, the blue Zerg, fighting for Team NV. It is DRG. So yeah, for tournament makers and stuff like us, of course, it is a very big thing. We will be able to, you know, promise a bit more towards sponsors, which means they'll be able, you know, or more willing to kind of participate in these type of things, especially when it's done through Matcherino, which has quite a big platform, you know. That's not just StarCraft 2, that's quite a lot of things there, so there's more interest for people who are looking to buy some, you know, sponsorship, something, to go over there. What's this? A spawning pool first for DRG, alright. Well, Special is making all his buildings in his main base, so let's see how quickly he does go for that command center. We'll be on the low ground. Might be an opportunity there, but he's also scouting with the SCV, and he is, well, he's not making a Reaper actually. Skimping out on that for a moment so we can get a quicker factory, it would appear. I haven't seen this all that much, and I wonder if this is going to be a bit of a build order bamboozle right here. Noticing that there are already a couple of Zerglings. There's 2 more running across the map, and that is pretty much all that has been created. So it looks like Special might be able to get away with this. So I don't think DRG will send those 4 links across there. More there, I feel like, to kind of force the Reaper to stay home. Which is interesting. Maybe also there just to stay safe for the potential proxy racks. Always a danger. Wonder if that means something about how DRG sees himself up against Special as a matchup. Might be feeling confident enough that as long as he doesn't, you know, get cheesed out in the early game, he's gonna be okay. Or if he just likes to play safe, regardless of who he faces against. I'm pretty sure I've seen DRG do this more often. A little switcheroo. Might have ourselves some Banshee Hellions right here. Going for the Raven instead. Always great to utilize that with the Hellions as well if you want to deny some creep tumors. You won't have to invest those cans. You'll get more money that way, right? More mules. You dig up those minerals a bit quicker though. You're going to be mined out a bit faster in your natural main base. But, you know, it was going to get mined out anyway. And it's not like you've lost any minerals. No, you just got them quicker than you would have normally. Well, first couple, we'll find that first tumor. Overlords, well, okay positions, I guess, to try and prevent Hellions from running in. Except for the middle where there is the rocks. There's some pathways here, but that looks overall okay. Raven deciding to go for a bit of a Banshee mission. Could work out if it wasn't for those darn Tootin' Queens over there. Lions can't quite connect to the drone line there, but a valiant effort. Denies some mining overall. Oh, Turret harassment as well being commenced. Does not appear like a lot is happening just quite yet. There's 2 drones. Losing Hellions here as well. We'll have to take a look at the units lost tab in a moment. I mean, they can still shoot your drones this way, but this is a very clean way of dealing with this. Just box them in. Or maybe box out the Hellions, I suppose. More auto turrets here. Well, it's getting somewhere, but is it somewhere where Special wants to be right now? He's lost most of his Hellions, but he does still have the Raven. Yep, still... Did he make 2 of them? Yes, he did. So as both of them now kind of in this area here, where they admittedly are terribly stuck between a forest of spore crawlers. They're going to do the best they can. DRG now on 64 workers. A very healthy economy. Regardless of the drones that he may have lost, it seems like didn't really overbuild Zerglings at all either. So he's still in a very comfortable position here. Perhaps the Marine push could put a stop to that. There's no Banelings just quite yet. The Baneling nest about to finish up, so could hit a bit of a timing. The amount of Queens with transfusion here is a bit worrisome. Does cause Special to reconsider his options here. Maybe wait for the rest of the crew to join in with this attack. The 2 Ravens in the back still laying in wait. I bet he would love to get those back. DRG making that a very difficult thing right now. Let's get himself a queen finally. Is that the first queen to die? Yes, it is. Disgusting, isn't it? Oh my. Alright, well, Marine's still stimming forwards. Needs a bit of a second hit perhaps for his medevacs to catch up with those HP pools. Oh, Special just keeps on stimming forwards. So that there's not that many Banelings in. He wants to try and make use of that, but suddenly Banelings do come from a couple of corners. They're all slow and get heavily punished by those siege tanks though. Counter-attack of Zerglings on the other side. Won't be able to get into the natural base, but did prevent some reinforcements from running along. This is a tense moment. Bane speed is starting to almost be ready. It's about in 10 seconds, but DRG does not seem like he likes to wait around. He's going to go in regardless and just barely, by the skin of his teeth, hold on to this position here. Only losing 2 drones. Special not done yet. I think he could have backed up a little bit quicker there, but back up a bit more now overall because of this. Oh dear. Oh, was that a smart choice? I don't think so. Loses the siege tank now as well. Ravens managed to get out of there though. That is very impressive. Got themselves 6 drone kills while all of this was happening, so... One Special starting to push this into DRG's face enough. And DRG might be able to stay alive once again here. He just needs to buy himself time. He still has a good economy. Right, he still has the 4 bases going. Whereas, you know, Special's kind of been building off of the 4 or 5 racks here. Trying to 2 base all in DRG. It's starting to fall apart now. Not a hair on Special's head though. Will be thinking about trying to get himself a 3rd base at this point in time. He's just going to go once more with a heavy hammer blow. Couple of Liberators, 2 siege tanks. Reinforcements once again being intercepted, however. Making this a rough position for Special. Does he have enough to push in here? Some immaculate micro. It might be possible. We need to see some good splits against the Banelings or fantastic target fire. More Liberators there to protect the back door for potential Ling or Baneling run-bys. More distance now for Special to run and micro back into, though. Finds himself the Zerglings and Banelings on the other side of the field, but it's just so many. There's just so many. I think that's it. Oh, no, continues onwards. 78 army supplies, still a little bit above DRG. But DRG is going to be able to get himself now on top of the productions. Not a single supply depot raised. Apparently there was a hole there anyway. Oh dear. Everything falling apart. It's like, alright, well, things are going bad. Even killing this base, not really the biggest of deals here for DRG. Now, especially that he's inside of the natural and the main base of his opponents. He could lose 2 bases, really. You know, preferably the natural instead of the 3rd base, but, yeah, you know. GG! Another spawning pool first here for DRG. Hoping to always be safe in that early game. And to be fair, I wouldn't be too surprised if Special did do a proxy Rex. He's the type of player that I wouldn't be too surprised of. Definitely has the late game as well, don't get me wrong with that, but definitely a player who loves mixing up now and again with a bit of aggression. And to be fair, well, I've always been told that you kind of have to, right? If you want to be the full-fledged best gamer in the world, you gotta have all the playstyles down so you can go back and forth and not be as predictable. Little chase scene going around. Zergling's actually going across the field this time. No, that's not the same build out of Special. We're going for the reactor first this time. And, well, Roaches out of DRG. Could be a curious endeavor. Special prepping up a bunker at the forefront of his natural, so might be onto something here. He knows that the Zerglings are there, but is that bunker just there for Zerglings, or is he already anticipating something else here? Let me see what he exactly scouted. He didn't really scout anything so far, and he's not going to, so that is rough. Overlord kill. That is big, though, in these types of situations. Hard now to make the Ravagers and such, or the Roaches that you would like to. Or Zergling reinforcements. Or drones, you know, if you want to drone it up straight afterwards. Interesting. This is all of Special's units, though. I mean, he did get the Ravager, which is kind of nice, but he's got, like, units-wise, he's got 2 Hellions now. He's got 2 Hellions, 2 Widowmines coming up, and a Marauder just started with production. Natural base and completely abandoned. No more SCVs there to be found except for the one that just, you know, got built. Might just be the map and the skins of Special, by the way, the contrast. The skin that kind of has that. Will he be able to get this? Come on, flamethrowers, come on! Oh. This one got made. Yeah, this is utter disaster here for Special. I don't know what else how else to call it. Worker counts in favor for DRG. Only just started his link speed, I suppose, so it might be a while before he is gonna be in Special's face again. But that was quite gruesome. A bit morbid, as one might say. Those Hellions almost got killed off by their own Widowmines. Exactly. Right, third base. Under heavy assault now. Oh boy. Give it 10 more minutes. Ooh. Let's catch us a roach there. Let's get it. So it says a cyclone here now. I like this cyclone play. This is really fun. Still has a widow mine here. Can he get something done? There's only 4 roaches and a queen. The first look on not fully killing something. I feel like that may already be a bit rough though. Definitely want every single look on here to do as much as possible. Now 2 of those lock-ons not really getting anything. I think that the momentum swing here for special that I potentially saw, or potentially imagined entirely, has faded. So that is quite a bit of production that DRG has. And it's rather close to special his units as well. And gets a good couple of shots off with the Hellions though. Rids the world of Zerglings. Which makes the battle mech a bit more successful overall with running around and being a complete annoyance. Is DRG just gonna go for it now? I guess so, yeah, he did stop making drones. So now DRG wants to go in and kill special. Will it work? I think so, yeah. Yeah, the Cyclone's dead, the Siege Tank's dead. They kind of just walked up there, didn't they? Supply depots, well, I don't know if it would have made that much of a difference. I suppose it would have. There's not that much remaining. Although, I mean, he did lose 20 SCVs already. Yeah, if you get another good Cyclone look on, the Siege Tank shoots a couple more volleys, kills a unit or 2 extra. Maybe this would have less been of a snowball, but anyway, it was already a difficult spot. DRG wins the game number 2 as well. With it, the series.